Monday. So today I am slowly wrapping up my 3-day weekend vacation time by playing a really good game. Well, actually, the demo of Resident Evil 3, the remake version. Now, in the past few videos that I posted, I mentioned how much of a big Resident Evil fan I am. So the thing is that first of all, I played the demo of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis when it was during its PS1 version, and then I played the PS. Then I played the PS1 version of Resident Evil 2. I beat the game in its entirety, but I feel like I was more attached to Nemesis than I was with the second one. So then later on, eventually within time and money, I eventually bought the full version of Resident Evil 3, and I loved it almost immediately. By more than halfway through the game, I just became a fan of the series, and it came out at the worst time possible because during that time, most of the games that were coming out of Resident Evil were going straight to Nintendo. And that time, Capcom had some sort of a deal with Nintendo of having all the new Resident Evil games going to the Nintendo GameCube console as opposed to PlayStation 2. And the thing was that during that time, there was this thing that Capcom always wanted to do, is to simply expand their horizons. And even though they've always had a great friendship or had a great deals and connections with Sony, because at that time Resident Evil was in fact a Sony exclusive. But the thing is that they wanted to expand. They just didn't want to be Sony. They wanted to have connections with other companies. That's why there was some games released for Nintendo 64 that was Resident Evil 0. Dreamcast would get Code Veronica, which was a follow-up to... I mean, it was more of a spin-off. It wasn't considered Resident Evil 4, it was simply a spin-off, but it did help out on certain connections from uh, Code Veronica to Resident Evil 4. So it did somewhat played a little bit of it, but not entirely, or not a whole lot. And so that would definitely be something that I would love to talk about at another time while I'm wearing a Resident Evil shirt, and discuss about it at a more, in a much deeper, um, longer conversation. Of course, now exactly is not the time, as we're about to go ahead and play the demo. The full version of this game is coming out next month, in which we get to finally play it's bloody and gory. Now there are some versions of this game that is currently released for certain stores, especially GameStop, which I do have connections. Well, I somewhat have connections to GameStop, but not a whole lot. But it is getting to that situation that it is tougher to now find stores that are open and available around my area. Now, the one I used to go to at Haltom City has sadly closed down and has become a Cricket Wireless store. I kid you not. And that's definitely something I would love to talk about in the different vlog about my stories with GameStop. Now, I've never worked to GameStop. I always wanted to work at GameStop, but unfortunately, because of skills or maybe because of money, I was never offered that job. But I've always wanted to work at a GameStop. But then, when I was watching other videos like Cheap Price Gaming and other YouTubers discussing about their dark stories of GameStop, it did make me wonder. I'm glad that I didn't bother applying or getting the job because of the things that they had to do, or they were kind of forced to do. Hmm. So it looks like I missed out my chance. So there seems to be there's a regular version, a digital version, a deluxe version, and then there's the collector's one, which is the one that I missed out back in, I think it was in December or in January, in which they're taking uh, a collector's edition that was only for GameStop. It was for $180, which was $20 cheaper from the one that came out from the second one. Now, in my past videos, I do have a what do you call it? I do have a video of an unpackaging of Resident Evil 2 Collector's Edition, and it cost me $200. And I had to order online, and no, I did not order online. I what do you call it? I made a deposit and I got it. Even though I only put like maybe $25 in there, but I was guaranteed to have one. This one, on the other hand, I think it was a little too soon and a little too late, and I couldn't get able to get it. But one of the employees did tell me that if by chance no one doesn't claim it, we do sell it after a week or two. So it's really up to you, to be patient if you want to take it or not. So yeah, that is the thing about pre-orders, is that sometimes some people do put a little bit of money in there and then they kind of forget about it, or then they're just not interested of taking it because some things just comes up in life. Baby comes in, new job, they lose a job, they move out, something else, so they don't pay the full price, so they don't pay the remainder of the item, so they just say, you know what, fuck it, whoever wants it can take it. Okay, so now enough bullshit. Now let's go ahead and play this one. Now, to be honest with you, I haven't played the demo. I have no idea what's going to happen. So if I die a lot, don't judge me. Like I said, I have not played the demo at all. So I don't know what to expect. I have seen some videos of people playing it, but only through its thumbnails. So I haven't played it at all. I haven't seen them, how they go. I want to play this game blind. Well, not literally blind, but just blind in a metaphorical way. So that way I could be shocked when it happens, when there's something that comes up. I want to feel that, Now, if only I could find the controller, which is weird because I just recently cleaned up my room. I still have a lot more to clean up, so maybe I have to manually. Oh no, I don't have to manually. I could just raise the volume. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and play this game. Let's see how bad I suck at it. All right, let's play it under. Let's go under options. Okay, control settings. Let's see if it's still the same. Okay, so now we have the dodge button, which is good because we did not get that on the last one. Open inventory, reload, quick turn, interact, change weapon, aim weapon, okay, switch ammo, okay, yeah, I like this option right there under dodge. I really enjoy that one because for me, Resident Evil 2, the remake version, did feel a little bit clunky at times. Like, I felt really frustrated when I played the game. Like, it should be when I played the original Resident Evil 2, there were certain things that came out automatic. So, like, say for example, a down zombie would attack you. By reflex, the character would shake off his leg and then smash the zombie's head. You don't do that in the remake. If you don't pay attention, if you don't kill it, if you don't put it down, it will still somehow will climb up and kill you, which makes things really frustrating about that game. So I'm glad they put that option of dodge. So that's good. I want to see how this goes with the dodge button. Wait a minute, let me take a look. Open map. Okay, I like that. Alright, alright. Good. Auto reload. That's always good. Alright. I guess we're good to go. Let's play this damn game. The final game may differ from this demo. You cannot save or load